Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Young here and welcome to a PlayStation 4 news update. As some of you may know, Sony is holding a press conference on February 20th to unveil what they are labeling as the future of PlayStation. Now recently a special episode of the Pack Attack was released in which famous and infamous video game analyst Michael Pachter talks about what he has learned about the PlayStation 4 after having sat down with 6 different developers who are currently making games for the system. Let's just say that while the leap isn't as great as what it was from PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 3, since graphics can only get so much better at this point, PlayStation 4 is still looking pretty damn good. First, Pachter confirms that PlayStation 4 can run games at up to 240 frames per second, or at least the developers he talked to confirmed this, and it wasn't like a maybe answer either. They just flat out said, oh yeah, this is definitely possible. Now of course, no developer would actually make a game run like that, since the human eye can only perceive so many frames per second, the current standard being 60 frames per second. But the point is, this beast will be able to run full 1080p games at 60 frames per second with ease. So games will be locked at 60 frames per second and 60 FPS will be the standard for most, if not all games. Second, Pachter says games will look like Crysis 2 on PC. The PC part is pretty important because PCs can do much more graphically with Crysis 2 than consoles can. So yes folks, not a quantum leap, but games will look beautiful nonetheless. If games on PlayStation 4 can look like Crysis 2 on PC this early on, imagine what these games will look like 5 years down the road. Freaking amazing, I tell ya. And as for what to expect in the press conference on the 20th, here are some of Pachter's predictions. First, he says that we'll definitely 100% unveil the PlayStation 4, and I cannot disagree with him there. I mean, there's nothing else this event could be for. He also says we can expect to see the actual box, the form factor of the device, and maybe even the form factor of the controller. We may also see some of the specs so that Sony can show off the power of the PlayStation 4 and get people hyped. And he definitely expects to see a ton of first-party game announcements as well as third-party, so we will be teased with some games to get us hyped. To be honest, these are all pretty good expectations to have. It's a little more doubtful to expect hands-on experiences, but I'm sure we will see some showcase or demo. In other words, Sony will show enough to get people hyped to announce that this new device is coming, but they will really show off at E3, allow people to get their hands on the games and whatnot, and just blow the lid off completely at E3 2013. So, what do you guys think about some of these facts and predictions? Let me know in the comments below. But to be further updated on PlayStation 4 and the next Xbox, be sure to join the NASIAN and subscribe to Young Gear. I also cover other AAA franchises like Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Metal Gear Solid, The Legend of Zelda, and much more. On Young Gear, you will also find my game cinemas, such as the upcoming Skyrim movie Dragonborn. Also, be sure to subscribe to Young Gaming for my Let's Play videos, so subscribe to both and join the NASIAN, because every gamer needs an Asian. I'll see you guys next time, thank you very much, and Young out!